Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing my review now for the official trailer from Comic-Con for The Walking Dead Season 9. Whispers incoming! Oh, God! Oh man, so still very excited, and I have time for this one more video today, and then I gotta get ready and go to work. So this is it for today, guys. We'll probably do a breakdown video tomorrow. Lots of Q&A videos coming up next week. Just really excited, but time is time, and I'm almost out of time for today. Gotta go to work. So this will be the last one for today. If you missed the videos earlier, damn, dude, we did a reaction for the Walking Dead Season 9 trailer. We did a review for the Better Call Saul trailer. We did a review for the Fear of the Walking Dead trailer, which is strange. Now the review, because that was the reaction video for Season 9 earlier. This is going to be my review. So first thing we should do, I think, is compare it to prior season trailers and say, like, you know, how we would score this one or how we would look at this one. Man, this one I think is one of the most exciting trailers that we've ever had for The Walking Dead, just because of all the controversy that's been happening with the whole Rick leaving idea and how that's going to affect Season 9. The questions of, will Rick be killed off? Is that why they brought Shane back in for filming? Or will he return? Will he leave on a helicopter or something? Which we do see in this trailer, and then maybe eventually come back later in terms of the story and just give Andrew Lincoln a break, and then he'll come back later. So I think that's what everybody's kind of hoping for. We know he's going to leave. We don't know if he'll be killed off or he's going to leave and then come back later in terms of the story. But there is a clip in here where there's a zombie that's like right on him, and he's like looking up at it. It's like, is that Rick's death scene? Oh my God! It's like, oh my God, is that it? Right? So, and this trailer is loaded, man. Over 5 minutes long. Link will be in the description if you haven't seen it yet. Lots of crazy stuff in it. You got awesome lines between Negan and Rick, and I'm really glad they kept Negan alive now in the TV series version, because if they didn't have him there, I know it kind of sucked at the end of Season 8 that everybody wanted to see Rick and the others kill Negan, but damn, dude, he's so important to have in the story. I mean, just this dialogue here in this trailer is absolutely brilliant between Rick and Negan about who's in charge, and I did say in the reaction video, so we won't get into it too much here, but because we've already kind of got into that. Just watch it after this video if you haven't seen it yet. But yeah, man, you know, definitely, no matter how good you think you got things in the Walking Dead world, you're just one thing away from the end, right? So we'll see, man. We'll see what Rick's fate is this season, and after all the information. But it looks really exciting, really cool as far as that goes. The scenes on the horseback and kind of just a new look for the series. So the series looks totally new, a new beginning. It really does feel like it. You've got new looks for pretty much all the characters. You know, even like Carol looks different. Daryl looks mostly the same. Rick looks quite a bit different, actually, and even Negan and some of the others as well too. Man, just so much stuff. It's kind of hard to like just break down because there's just so many things happening in this one. We'll have to go through scene by scene at the end there. But the next biggest thing, probably the whispers at the end, is what we're thinking. Now this looks directly like a scene from the Walking Dead comics or one of the pages in the comics where they first kind of introduced the whispers. So in the comic book series version, they hear the whispers first as the zombie herd goes by, and they're kind of hiding in the mud, or one of the characters is like hiding, and he's like all shock-faced. So it looks like that's the scene we're seeing at the end of this trailer here, that the group above those two characters is one Rosita. I can't tell who the other one is. At first I thought it was Daryl. Now I'm like, it doesn't really look like Daryl. I'm not sure. We'll have to break it down and like freeze the frames and compare. But because I literally just saw it like 20 minutes before making this video with you guys after the reaction video. So you've got the zombie herd that goes by across the top, and then you've got them and they're hiding by putting mud on themselves, and they're just like terrified. And a lot of people right now are saying they think that they can hear, and you got to turn the volume up to listen to it a few times, which again, we'll get the clip and we'll go through it maybe tomorrow in a breakdown or something. But where are they? So some of the whispers possibly in that zombie herd trying to find those two that are kind of missing that they may have seen from prior and are kind of avoiding them. So that's really cool, man. That's like our first thing. And I don't expect to see the whispers too much in this first half. I'm thinking they'll probably come in the second half of The Walking Dead Season 9, because the first half has enough stuff going on. You got the stuff that's happening with Rick. You got this other kind of things that we're seeing here with the saviors versus the survivors again, even though, and it makes sense, right, as well too, even though it's not maybe the most exciting story arc, because we just saw All Out War. But even after the war is done and Negan's been defeated, it does make sense that not everybody on both sides are going to want to get along and work together. Like, not all of the saviors are going to want to join the joint communities. Not everybody from the communities are going to want to work with the Saviors. So you kind of get this situation where it's like, they're going to have to all kind of band together here in the different communities. But how is that going to work? How are they going to be able to do that when they may have killed, some of each other's family members or like there was a lot of people that were killed during all that war by the opposing force. So both ways, both from the Savior side and also from the Survivor side, there's going to be some hostility there for sure, which makes sense, to see that there. The new characters coming in, Magna and Yumiko and the others, it's a new beginning, so you got to bring in some new characters as well there too. I don't think it's too exciting for the trailer to see, but it's there. It's a comic book thing that's kind of coming in, and they do have to bring in new characters with them killing people off so often in The Walking Dead, especially A-listers, right, recently. You have to kind of bring in some of the new ones in order to, offset the ones that are killed off, right? So they're bringing in some new characters there. We'll see if they can, kind of become prominent in the show in the next few seasons. But yeah, the show reinventing itself and bringing in a lot of new ones, focusing on different characters, especially too, if Andrew Lincoln Rick is going to be leaving for a while and come back later. Great. Hopefully that's the case, and not just simply killed off, in this first half, zombie killed off. So let's see what happens with it. But the trailer doesn't answer that question. It just kind of like, maybe with the zombie might hint at it. But there's some scenes in there where they're going around and there's a bunch of zombies around and they're on horseback. So maybe an Andrea situation from the comics or something, if he could fall off or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, the stuff with Negan and Rick for me is awesome. I really enjoy seeing the dialogue between the two and kind of their different takes on things. And mostly because, it's temporary, right? Order, It's like the question between the two and philosophy on which one really is true. Like right now we live in peacetime, right? But is peace the norm in history, or is war the norm? Actually, in history, if you look back, you can compare. Usually war is the norm. Chaos is usually the norm with regards to human beings. So even though we live in, a very orderly time right now, that's just right now. Like that's World War II was certainly not certainly as close to chaos as you could probably get, right? So it's good stuff. I really like it. I think it's really smart. Rick smoking the zombie and that kind of stuff. It's really cool stuff. It's really fun with his new club weapon, which is fun. And Michonne as well there too. The look and the feel of the show being totally different. And man, it looks like they put a lot of work into this season. It looks like they have a lot of things happening at once. And it looks very promising for season 9. So comparing it to the other season's trailers, I'd say it's probably one of the best trailers we've had, especially because we're not sure what's going to happen this first half with Rick and what they're going to do with that. So that's exciting as well too. Whether he's going to be killed off, he's going to leave one way or another. We know he's not going to be in every part of the series, and also what the series feels like after he's gone, whether he's killed off or whether he leaves. If you have Daryl take the lead, how is the fan base going to respond to that? Are people still going to enjoy it, and what are they going to think afterwards? So here come the whispers, but not right away after this current new beginning stuff they're setting up this season. So I guess I'm really saying most excited for around the mid-season finale time for this season, and then very excited after that from a villain perspective to get to see the whispers come in later. So that's pretty much it for my review of this trailer, guys. In terms of score, I don't usually score the trailers really because it's kind of tricky, but man, I'd say maybe 9.5 or something like that. Close to a perfect trailer of what you want. It's over 5 minutes, so they don't even always give us that much, and it doesn't seem to be a misleading trailer where season 6 trailer with Morgan versus Rick and that whole kind of thing. They kind of go over the Civil War idea just briefly with Maggie, and we get to see the baby there too, which is really cool. Herschel or Glenn, whatever they decide to name him in the TV series version, and we don't know for sure. It could just be Herschel, same as comics, so they could go with Glenn for the TV series and be like a junior. That'd be cool. They hint at it a little bit, but they don't play it up that much in this trailer. So it's like it's there, all this hostilities there between the groups and them kind of coming together and that whole thing happening. And just conflicting philosophies between Rick and Negan, and then some awesome setup for the next season and a whole bunch of new characters coming in. That's about as good as you're going to get for a trailer. I don't know what else we would want. I think it's awesome, and very excited to see this season. And I'll have more videos for you guys tomorrow the next day for breakdowns and Q&As and all kinds of stuff in the next week. Very excited for the season. impressed with this trailer, even though like the Fear trailer, I was like, it's okay. But this trailer I thought was really, really good. Leave your comments below and let me know what you guys think. And if you like this video, please thumb it up below. You can also share, you can favorite. And if you're new and you want to subscribe to the channel, you can do so. Bottom left to subscribe. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys again soon for another. As always, this is Trev, and I'm saying peace later, guys. See you soon.